Can be found on YouTube. We are here today live with an early show. There's tons of early baseball today, so we decided to come on live and start trying to pump you guys out with some winners. How's it going today, Bo?
Going good, man. Ready to go. Ready to cash these tickets.
Yeah. Tons of games starting earlier, much earlier than we normally start. So we decided to put this out. We'll give all the day's plays, including the NBA. And anybody that didn't catch it live can hopefully catch it some point in the day and grab some of these games. We can start out. Well, we'll start out recapping. Yesterday in the NBA, I just lit it up on this show. I gave out three perfect winners, 3-0 here. I told you to take the under in both games. They both stayed well under. They finally played some defense. And so take the Cavs at 8, 9 points, whatever your line was, 8.5, 9.5. Started out a little rough. Brooklyn jumped out to a huge 20-point lead, 40-20 in the first quarter. But Cleveland kept chipping away and stayed into it until the end and did get the cover. So 3-0 to start the NBA playoffs, play-ins, whatever we are. And in the MLB, I took the Phillies. They did not get on the board yesterday against the Mets. And over in the San Diego San Francisco game, over 7.5. That cast in the second inning. San Francisco went on a tear. So it's always nice to cash an over in the second inning. You can go to bed and be done. Don't have to sweat it out. So
That's why it's called one of the rocking chair winners.
yeah, it was nice. I didn't have to. Well, I actually was able to focus more on the basketball game. Joseph's with us today. How's it going, Joseph? It's lunchtime, so he's grabbing the show at lunch. Awesome. Glad to see you. Glad to have you. Recapping how to go yesterday, Bo.
Yeah, man. NBA, I took the under with you in the Cleveland game. Easy cash, like we thought it would be. My prop did not come through. Cat just put up two. He got too many fouls early in the game, and I thought he might get in the fourth quarter, but he came right in and got that last foul in about 2 minutes. So he just played really terrible last night. And like I told everybody, man, for some reason the Clippers just know how to defend that guy. I don't even think he had double digit points. If he got it, I don't think he got close to it, or maybe got 10. But that's I went 1-1 in NBA. In baseball, I had the Yankees. They got the win over the Blue Jays. I took that under 4.5 between Cleveland and Cincinnati. That came through. And I also cashed in with that two-team parlay. I had the Cardinals and Rays, but I did lose Tampa Bay on the run line. They had got up by 3 runs at one time. They led the Oak, kept getting back in there. Finally got the win on an extra inning. So went 4-1 in MLB, 1-1 in NBA. So overall, I had a 5-2 day. So really needed that. So try to keep that going today.
Good job. Good job. Yep. Now we cannot call you even Steven anymore. You're up 3 units on yesterday. So good day. Let's keep doing that today. Let's keep working on it. Look at that. We got Ron Hahn in here. How's it going, Ron? And since you're here, Ron, we'll start NBA. Oh no. We got to start MLB because it's gonna first pitch is gonna be in 15 minutes. And Terry's here. He's at lunch too. So Terry and Joseph have caught us at lunch. So a nice little break for these guys to be able to catch some live action on their lunch breaks. Appreciate you guys taking your time on your lunch. Appreciate you, Ron. Let's start right now, right away in the MLB, Bo. Um, Atlanta and Washington's getting ready to have first pitch in about 15 minutes. The Braves, they put up what they put up yesterday 16, 17 runs. They just went on fire yesterday.
Uh,
Yeah, the baseball was looking like a beach ball to them. They were just crushing it yesterday. So today you got Josiah Gray back on the hill. Today he was roughed up his first game against the Mets against Max Fried, who was also roughed up in his first game against the what is it?
Cincinnati.
The Reds. Absolutely, opening day, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So both are going on the hill tonight. I would definitely look at the over, especially since, like I said, the night before the Nats bats came out, Nats bats, and then last night the Braves bats came out. It is an early start. It'll be 12:20 in Atlanta. It'll be 9:20 here on the West Coast. Not that that matters. You got any skin in that game? You think Braves are gonna blow it up, or the line is Braves are laying minus 214. That's a heavy line today.
Yeah, man. I like the Washington Nationals on the run line. You can get that at plus money. I think that they'll be able to keep the game closer, keep it within one run. I don't like Fry right now. You know what I'm saying? We talked about this. You know, with spring training being so short, I think it's gonna be a disadvantage for these pitchers. You know, they didn't get enough time to kind of work out, stretch out. So I get advantage to the bats. And Sato, man, he's known to get at this guy. So hopefully he can get a couple home runs, man. Put some runs on the board for Washington. And I think they'll keep it close. I also like the over two, man. You know, so I think we'll see some more runs today. Like we said, man, both these guys got touched up pretty good in the first start. So I don't see nothing changing. So yeah, I like Washington plus 1.5 and the over.
Yeah, and like I said, Atlanta was crushing the ball yesterday. They finally hit their groove. Ron wants to see what Scherzer does against the Phillies. That will be good. That game will start in less than an hour. That's going to be a 1 o'clock start in Philadelphia. I didn't make a play in that game, but I am going to want to watch that game as well and keep an eye on that. Do you have a play in that game, Bo? Mets Phillies.
Yeah, I took the under 8.5.
Okay, there you
Yeah,
go.
Nola and Scourge, they both went 7 innings, so I think they're ready to go. Scourge went 7 innings his first game, and Nola went 7 innings, and both did not give up no runs. So I think the bullpens will be able to do their job. And both these games have been lower scoring. The first game went under 9.5. Yesterday, it went way under the total. So both the offenses, man, their lineup just not hitting right now. Even though they do got some good batters in their lineup, I think it is taking time for them to get hot. So I'm gonna continue to trust the pitching in this matchup with Scherzer and Nola on the mound. So I took the under 8.5 in the full game.
All right, all right. Wind's blowing out 9 mile an hour. Nice, comfortable 78 degrees there in Philadelphia. Both of these teams are throwing their studs at each other today. I think this is the last game of the series. It is. Philly will move on to travel to Miami for the weekend series. So there we go. The other early game is the Cubs against the Pirates. Kyle Hendricks is on the hill today. Kyle Hendricks pitched a hell of a game opening day. One of the best games he's pitched in a long time. And on the mound will be Zach Thompson for the Pirates. The Pirates just really aren't really putting up any runs. Their batting average, about when I was talking about, is pretty good. They're fifth in the league and hits, but they're not putting across the runs. I like the under in this game. I'll just come out right there, and I actually think the Pirates they might squeak one out with the Cubs today. I think it's worth taking a chance on the money line. You can get a little value at plus 113 if you're interested in that game. You got any interest in that game, Bo? Or are you gonna pass on that one?
Yeah, I passed on that one.
All right, we'll move right into Cleveland, Cincinnati. That's another one that starts in 25 minutes. It's the third game between these two. Cleveland took them the first night. Cincinnati came back and beat them 5-2. Both of them had their studs out there last night too. Bieber, he was pitching great, and then the bullpen came in and just blew it for him. I hate when that happens. Your starter comes in, pitches a hell of a game, and Molly wasn't doing too bad. It was 4-0 when the bullpen started coming out. Ended up being 5-10. The Reds just took over. Today we're looking at Tristan McKenzie, which has never been known to be a great pitcher, against rookie here, Nick Lodolo, making his major league debut today. So we don't have any intel really on him. He was a high draft pick for Cincinnati and has worked through the farm system. Where do you see this game going, Bo?
Yeah, man, give me that plus money with the Guardians, man. I don't see why we need to jump off this? They done won their last 3 games. They done put up over double digit runs in all 3 of those games. So I think I'm gonna stay with the Cleveland Guardians, man. I don't like I say, this guy's his first start. We know, like you said, McKenzie not not all that good, but I'm gonna trust that lineup, man, for Cleveland. They got that little rookie man, Stephen Kwan. He's been doing his thing. And I think we'll see some more runs today too. You know what I'm saying? So might take a look at that over. They know they in the small park. Forgot the name of that park, but I know they call it the small park. Nickname it. So
Great American Ballpark if they
yeah,
haven't
ain't a
changed it. Yeah.
small park. So might see some runs, man. But I'm gonna take that plus money with the Guardians. I think they'll keep on cashing them tickets. So I got that plus 110.
All right. Yeah, the weather's calling for rain and 14-mile-an-hour wind moving right to left. So let's see how that all plays out. The Dodgers game had a big rain delay last night, and if anyone's new to baseball betting, I'm just going to let you know how baseball betting works as far as rain. If it makes it past the fifth and a half inning, most of the time in MLB rules, that game will end up in a as an official game. But in betting, so the situation last night, it was 1-1, and the Dodgers went and scored 6 runs in the eighth inning, and then they brought the tarps out. Well, if they would have never finished the game and it would have ended, officially the Dodgers would have won. But if you had your money on the Dodgers betting, you would have got a push. They would have graded that as a push because it goes back to the last full completed inning, which would have been the seventh inning when it was still 1-1. So just to clarify that up in baseball, and also when you lay or take run lines, it's never official until they played 8.5 full innings. They will grade that as a push as well. So hope I can
Yeah,
clarify some of the baseball betting rules that is standard with most books.
explain that.
Uh,
Uh,
what's
I,
that?
I work for the overs and unders too. You know that?
They have to finish the 8.5 innings.
Okay, yeah. So it's, that's
Yep.
that's I
But
know a
as
lot.
far as a money line, like I said, it goes back. If the Dodgers would have scored the runs in the seventh inning, then it would have counted. But because they scored it in the eighth, and then the Twins didn't get their full eighth inning at bats, it went back to the seventh inning. How it would be graded in sports betting. So just a little bit of extra knowledge I'll share. Another game getting ready to start too is Boston and Detroit. This is game 3 between them. Boston's 2-3 on the year, so is Detroit 2-3. This is the last game for these two. This day of a 3-game series. Boston will play Minnesota at home. Their home opener will be on Friday against the Twins. Boston's going with Nathan Eovaldi, one of their studs. And the Tigers are going back with Eduardo Rodriguez. He had pitched the other day against the White Sox. Winds blowing out, winds blowing in, I should say, 16 miles an hour. Pretty breezy and chilly in Detroit. I have no action in this game, Bo. Do you?
No action.
No action. Yeah, the total's set kind of low. It's 7.5, and Boston's laying 138. I like Boston probably here. I just don't like laying, minus 140 in a 50-50 game, to be honest with you.
Which
Yeah, yeah. So sometimes you just let these games pass. And one more starting real early here, again, in less than an hour, will be the Dodgers against the Minnesota Twins, third game of their series. Dodgers are 2-2 on the year. The Twins are 2-3. In fact, this is actually the second game. They're only playing a 2-game series. Um, Today, this will be the second game. Dodgers are going with Clayton Kershaw. I don't think he's pitched yet this year, has he, Bo?
nah, this is first start.
Yeah, and the Twins are going with recently acquired Chris Paddock of the San Diego Padres is now a Minnesota Twin. The Dodgers are laying a high number as usual, minus 172. The total set at 8.5 runs. The wind's blowing out the center, 11 miles an hour, and it's a crisp 38 degrees in Minnesota. What you got on that? Anything?
See, man, I think we're gonna see some runs, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I like Clear Kershaw. You know what I'm saying, but he can't give up some runs here and there. And I think this lineup for Minnesota is due to break out. They got some good hitters, and I don't trust Chris Panic. So this might be what that Dodger lineup needs to kind of get going too. I think last night they did. I think that's the most runs they done put up so far. So we seen them get going though. So I think they'll get continue that today, and I think they'll get over 8.5, man. So that's where I put my money at.
All right, all right. Ron thinks Detroit wins today, so Ron's going with his home team and backing the Tigers there against Boston. I don't think that's a bad play at all. I think that's a possibility for sure, especially getting some plus money. Back to the Dodgers game here. I'd be willing to take Minnesota on the run line or on the money line in the first five. Historically, Clayton Kershaw never starts the season very well.
That's not.
Um, and we'll see what Chris Paddock's be able to bring today to his new squad. He's a middle of the road pitcher. He's nothing to really brag about, but I'd be willing to take a chance with Minnesota here, getting a nice plus 150 in the first five. Like I said, usually Kershaw don't start warming up until after a few starts. So I think it's a little overpriced on the Dodgers. The Dodgers haven't really until last night, like Bo said, put up any runs, and that helped their batting average. They're now batting 236, but before this game they were down closer to the 200 batting average, right about where the Twins are. Twins are only batting 206 so far this year, so the Twins aren't really putting up many hits, but they are putting up home runs. Twins lead the league in home runs. They have 9, and Dodgers are in last in the league with only one home run with all those sluggers. All that money, all them sluggers, one home run. And the
Mhm.
Twins are pumping them out with 9 home runs so far this year. So I think there's a little bit of value in Minnesota. The wind is blowing out the center, and it seems like they got the heavier bats right now.
That's great.
Uh,
I'm jumping on that.
First five. So yeah, let's get the show over with. So you can jump on that first five value there. A few more games. I don't know if anything. Everything else is later in the day. Well, Houston, Arizona will be coming on here in a few hours. Houston barely took Arizona down yesterday. I like Houston. Big favorite, though. I'm pretty much auto fade Arizona probably all year, honestly. They've got nothing. They've got no hitting. They're pitching. I'm pretty much auto fade Arizona all year.
Yeah,
Uh,
I love Hershon in this game.
huh?
I love Hershon in this game.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just a high price to pay as well. It's minus 160.
yeah, I'll just take them on the run line. They get their full 9 bats, and
Yeah,
this
it
guy,
didn't work out last night though. 2-1 extra innings there.
yeah, but this guy Kelly, man, I think they'll get.
Merrill Kelly. Yep. San Diego, San Francisco. I've been watching that all week. I'm gonna just probably stay away from that today. You on that at all, Bo? San Diego, San Francisco.
Nah, if Logan Wells, he's pretty good. He's pretty good from last year. Sean Manel coming out for a great game. Uh, oh man, that's
Yeah,
that's a tough matchup, man. Probably look at that under, man. I'm gonna say a pitcher duel.
yeah. The under's at 7. Tight
Oh,
number there.
man, it don't
Uh,
went down. I seen the 7.5. It went down. So yeah,
yeah, it was. It was. And I was trying to make a case even for the over, especially with that strong wind still blowing out. And San Francisco's bats came alive, but those guys are pitching good. Both of them, at least on their debut this summer, this spring. I can't make a case on the over or the under or the side. Oakland, Tampa Bay. Tampa's been struggling against Oakland. Oakland got on the first night. Tampa got down, came back. As Bo had talked about, you playing on that game today or passing that one?
yeah, I'm passing on that one as well.
All right. Toronto Yankees game. Uh, I'm not on that either. You on that one?
Yeah, I'm not on that as well. I only got one more play for tonight.
I think we both do, and I think we both know where it is. It's going to be in the Seattle White Sox game. Is that right?
Yeah, correcto.
All right, all right. You give your take, and I'll give mine. We'll go into NBA.
Hey man, I'm going with Seattle Mariners. Had that plus money. They got that boy Robbie Ray on the mound. Looked great in that start. Going up against Dallas Inco. You know what I'm saying? I think this guy's on his decline. He finished last year with an ERA over 5. And I know what everybody gonna say, man. The White Sox, they do hit left-handed pitching, but I think they're gonna have a hard time with this guy. He's not the average left-handed. He did play for Toronto last season, and he pitched against his team in 13 innings. He had 7 strikeouts with only 1 run. So yeah, he can navigate through this lineup. He's proved it, and I think the wrong team is favored, man. So I like the Mariners getting that plus money.
I like it as well. That's not going to be my play, but I do like it. I took um, the under in this one. I'm kind of riding on that too. Robbie Ray pitching a strong game. The other thing is Dallas Keuchel isn't very strong. His ERA was 5.28 last year. Um, Seattle's just not really hitting the ball. They're averaging 2.4 runs a game with a 183 batting average. Yesterday they played to a 3-2 game. So I'm gonna look at the under in this game. I keep hitting these unders, so I'm gonna keep riding them until I'm wrong. So we're both kind of riding on Robbie Ray. To get my under, I'm going to need a strong game out of Robbie Ray. And to get my under, we'll see if how they can do it against Kugel. They may light him up. I don't know. But I don't think the White Sox are going to light up Robbie Ray, honestly. Um, so I love those play, and we'll see how my play goes as well. So Ron's moving into the NBA, and so are we. Two great games last night. Um, Brooklyn started out fast, but ended up still being a good game. And the second game was just everything it was expected to be. It was a great game from start to finish. Um, Two more tonight. These are the lower seeds. Um, the winner will go on to play the losers last night, and the losers of tonight's game will be done for the year. First up, Charlotte and Atlanta. The line started at 5. I've seen 5.5. Totals somewhere in the neighborhood of 236, 235 and a half. Where you at today, Bo?
I'm gonna have to take the over, man. I know we seen some defense last night, but I think in this game it's gonna reverse back to the means. Both these guys play fast. Don't play any defense, and I think LaMelo Ball and Trey Young gonna have a duel going on. So I seen the under come all the way down. I think it started like 239, maybe 240. So I'm going opposite of that line move. I like the over 236, and I like them points too, man. I think the Hornets finished out the season pretty good, doing pretty good. Even the Hornets did too, but I think it's too many points in this type of game. So I'm gonna take the 5.5, and I took the over 236.
All right, all right. I am on opposite of one of those plays. Let me see what Ron's got. Ron's riding with the Hawks, so he's on opposite there. He's laying 5.5. And then we'll talk about the Spurs and the on the Pelicans. So Ron's going laying 5.5. Both you're taking 5.5, right?
Yeah, I think the Hornets can keep it close.
And Joseph said on a side note, BP's Kraken wager won. Yeah, and my one and only hockey play, and I asked BP about what he thought. I am a perfect 1-0, and that's probably I'm going to keep my record perfect. I'll probably never make another NHL pick. I'm going to go down in history as 100% in my NHL. I took the over in the Rangers game, and that did go over. Um, Ron is riding the unders with me, and up until the girl that glued herself to the floor last night. Yeah, that was bizarre. Did you hear about that, Bo?
Yeah, that Minnesota game.
Yeah, I don't know what I had two TVs. I was watching baseball and had the NBA and they said some girl glued her and I saw the picture this morning. I didn't see her on TV. I don't
Yeah,
think they gave a lot of attention to her, but I think she glued her wrist to the floor of the right under the basket there. I don't know what that was about. But the game carried on, and Minnesota got it done. So they will go on to play Memphis. So back to the Charlotte Atlanta game. I'm on the opposite as well. I gonna go under, and that's just what I do. I think that we'll see a little bit of defense like we saw last night. Everybody's kept saying Brooklyn no defense, no defense. Brooklyn played defense last night. I don't care what anybody says. Brooklyn was out there playing defense. They was swatting the ball, double coverage. Brooklyn played defense last night, and no, the Hornets don't play defense, and the Hawks don't really either. But I got a feeling that tonight they will. This game
the
means a
thing
little more.
though is they done been there. They got players who done been there. They got veteran leadership. Like the Hornets, they young. You know what I'm saying? Like who gonna focus them? Where the gonna come from? You know what I'm saying? Like this. I don't think they've been to the type of situation in years.
You're basically saying they don't. These kids may not know how to play defense.
They haven't showed it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
Huh?
like
Nobody showed defense all. I've been waiting for defense for 5 months, six
I
months.
remember I told you yesterday. I said Brooklyn have been showing defense in their last few games. They showed it.
Yeah,
You know
the
what I'm
games
saying?
that mattered, the last 4 games to get where they were last night to have a home game in the play-in. Brooklyn did play defense 4 games in a row to get where they were, and they played again last night.
Yeah.
So
I said these teams ain't showed me no defense all
no,
year.
no, no. Usually the Hawks are better at home. You know, I'm gonna go in this game and just watch and hope for my under. I wouldn't mind. I like Charlotte as a team, so I really wouldn't mind if they won the game. Um, I just don't want to. I don't want to bet on it. Really, I just want to watch this one tonight and see how it goes. I don't think we can talk a little about this. Do you really think the winner of this can be Cleveland?
Not if Mobley come back.
Jared Allen?
And yeah, Jared Allen. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
No,
So yeah, Ron's there too. Charlotte has no defense. Yeah, and neither do the Hawks. And neither does the Spurs, and that's the next game we'll go on to. Spurs are traveling in to face the New Orleans Pelicans. It's too bad the Pelican girl herself wasn't here, Jenny, to see. I'm sure she's on the Pelicans anyway, but to see what she thought. What do you think about this game, Bo? Spurs and the Pelicans.
man. Uh, I'm checking the injury report. They're trying to make sure if Aaron is playing, see if everybody healthy. Is Murray playing? Um, it's gonna be a good one, man. I think we will see some defense in this one. I think Pop will go back to his old coaching ways. And New Orleans have been playing good defense ever since McCollum came over there for some reason. So yeah, I will take the honor in this game, but I don't like either side, man. Through in the season, the Spurs did they beat the Pelicans 3 games out of 4, and they actually set them twice in the Smoothie Center. So maybe they match up good against the Pelicans. You know what I'm saying? They did beat them twice, but I don't know if McCollum was in those games. Like I say, man, these situations, I'm just gonna take the points, man. Just take that. I think they give them 5.5. I would take them points with the Spurs. I like the coach. I like the coaching in this game. I think Pop will keep them in the game.
All right, all right. Ron says that Ingram is playing. He is in tonight. I expect anybody that's halfway healthy will try to get in. This game can possibly move you on to a Friday game with Cleveland. Murray is in as well, he says. So Ron's keeping an eye on the injury reports. I don't like his side either here. I would lean with Bo with the points, but I don't want to grab them. I think at the end of the day, and we'll do this here right at the end. I, I think the Pelicans will win. I don't know if they'll cover. How do you feel? You think the Pelicans win outright?
Yeah, I would say that. I would say that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Maybe throw Pelicans on a money line. Uh,
It's hard to beat a team at their house. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a psychological stuff going on with that. You know what I'm saying? That's why.
oh, the place is going to be going nuts. It's a playoff game practically, or it is, however you look at it.
Yeah, so home getting it at home, man. That's a big advantage for any team. So yeah, I would say they'll win straight up, but I think it'll be close, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, these type of games, these very important games, coaching matters, and they got a future Hall of Famer man on their side. So some of the crucial decision makers and how to make decisions on the fly. I think Pop will be able to make those. So yeah, I got those. Yeah, so that's over three possessions. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Yep, yep. We got a lot of different opinions. I'll give my play, and then we'll get to these opinions. I'm going under. I'm going under in both games tonight. I did it last night. It worked out. So I'm going to do it again tonight. I do believe there'll be defense, even though the Spurs don't play a lot of defense. Pelicans try to. The Pelicans stay in games. They've been playing good. I got an under at 227. Ron's got an over of 224. Now that seems extremely low to me because I've watched this over under and it's came down a lot. In fact, I wish I would have bet it earlier. Let me see what it's at now. Oh, 224 and a half. So it is coming down. So I've got it at 227. Ron's got it over 224. Terry is on the Spurs money line plus 174. So TJ Salt Dog is going with the Spurs to get it done tonight with plus money. And Ron saying Pelicans win outright. So Ron might not be laying the points, but he says, like we were talking about, Pelicans get it done. So good luck, Ron and Terry. Yeah, I probably won't mess with the side myself. I'm going to ride my under. McCollum and Ingram is going to light it up tonight, says Ron, and get the win. And he's looking at it now. So, you took
Yeah.
the points in Charlotte, Bo. Does Charlotte win or does Atlanta win? Who plays Cleveland on Friday? Who you got? Outright winner.
Mm, I give it to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? They got it. They got a good record at home. So I think both home teams advance. So you might well do a little money line with those two. You know, somebody gets plus money with that. What's that money lines for both teams?
220. Both of them are 220.
Yeah, yeah. So I probably pair them up. That'd be a nice little two-team parlay money line.
Plus 115. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, I think both home teams advance.
Both home teams advance. Hornets on the money line. I'm going both unders. I think if Bo had to pick um, he would say Spurs with the points as well. So he likes points. I like unders. And we both kind of think the home teams will advance. I would like to see Charlotte advance myself, but I'm not willing to put my money on it like Terry is. So good call, Terry. I like the play. I like your willingness to take a chance on the money line. It's easy for anybody just to come out here and just start playing favorites. So I really can appreciate anybody who takes a chance on the money line. The Nats jumped out 2-0 already on the Braves. So
Go,
there
let's
you
go.
go. Yeah,
No.
there you go. So they have started already, and the Guardians and Reds are in a little bit of a delay, but should expect that to get started here soon too. Um, that should do it. I think we're going to try this again early tomorrow. We got some early games again in baseball. T Mac said he could join us early. We still got to, believe it or not, Bo, we still had a lot of people come in here in the middle of the day, caught us for lunch. It worked out real good.
Hey man, appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? What's up to my boy Ron, Hun? What's going on with you, Terry? What's up, Joseph? What's up with you? All y'all, man. Say,
Yeah.
I got a nice player prop for y'all, man. Y'all know I gotta get y'all before I get up out. Uh, I think in that Atlanta game and between Atlanta and Charlotte, I think everybody gonna be focused on the defensive side. They're gonna be focused on Trey Young and LaMelo Ball. So I took Kevin Herter over 2.5 3 pointers. I got it at plus 114. So that's my player prop of the day.
Two and a
Yeah,
half 3 pointers at low minus 114, something like that.
plus 114.
Plus 114, and that's all that man shoots is 3 pointers practically, it seems like, don't it?
Yeah, so I think a lot of secondary players, man, gonna get theirs. I also like I seen Plumlee. I seen Plumlee over his rebounds. I like that one too, but it's not plus money for like it is for Herter. So I took him Herter. You might can look at Hunter for the Braves. Terry Rozier, his points. He
Yeah, I would
normally
look at Oubre. Oubre coming off the bench, he's putting them up.
yeah. So I would look at a lot of secondary players, uh,
Hmm.
in that game instead of focus on Trey Young and LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. The focus is going to be on Trey Young, at least for Charlotte's side of the ball.
Mm,
Um, yeah, I would look at even Gallinari or somebody. The focus will. I wouldn't go over 30, 32. Not that I'm saying Trey can't put them up.
right.
It's just like they know he is the Kobe Bryant of the Atlanta Hawks, and
Mm,
they are going to focus. Make somebody else beat us. We're going to shut down Trey, kind of thing. I think.
yeah. Me too.
So that's it. There's no NBA tomorrow, but there is baseball, early baseball. Teams shifting around, moving around to get ready for the next weekend series. Um, and then Friday we'll have the two more playing games, and I do believe Saturday NBA playoffs officially kick off.
Mm. Jazz and Dallas.
Jazz in Dallas. BP has joined us right here. He's got Hornets plus 180 tonight. So him and TJ are on the same page with the same play, similar numbers. And then he's laying a point and a half on the puck line with the Blue Jackets.
Mm.
So there you go. Early baseball action today. Um, Natzers, yep, jumped out that 2-0 lead. So let's see how it goes. And he likes the White Sox on the money line. So he is fading Bo and I as we kind of think Seattle can get it done today with Dallas Keuchel on the hill. I would definitely look at Seattle in the first five. Even though they're not swinging the bats good, they got the better pitcher. Um, and the White Sox have the least likely good pitcher there. Dallas Keuchel just isn't what he was years ago, is he, Bo?
No, no. He did his best work with Hershey, I believe. I think he
Yeah,
did.
yeah, yeah. It may be close to retirement for Dallas Keuchel. Yeah, yeah. I want to make a case. The White Sox they're a better hitting team, but I can't make a case with Dallas Keuchel. Probably all season long, to be honest with you. And he's too old to go back to the AAA. So, uh, we'll see. That's why they play the games. So,
Yeah, yeah. That's absolutely right, man. So yeah, man. Just announcement for everybody. So I already told Mr. Johnny. Next week, man, I'm gonna be out of town. So if y'all want to get my plays, man, y'all must be following me on social media. So if you go to my video page, all my links to my social medias in there. So and probably the one I'll be putting on the most is Twitter and Facebook. So yeah, I'll be gone, man. I'm going on vacation. You know what I'm saying? So will be missing in action, man. But if I can jump in, some days I will. But most days I know for sure where we're going, man. The internet's not gonna be good. So like I said, I'll still try to pump them out on social media with my cellular data. So just want to let y'all guys know, man.
Yep. So Bo's going to be on a much needed vacation. He's going to get some R&R and relax and get away from home and take in some good nature and relax and get a nice needed vacation. It's always good to take a break. So enjoy. I think Bo will be here again tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow. Like I said, I'll try to make any other day after that I can. I'll let you know.
Yep. No
Yep.
worries, no worries at all. Most importantly, enjoy your vacation. That's what's important.
So
Uh,
appreciate that.
Sports will always be here. We are back and running, and not even COVID will stop us next time. So we will see you when you return, and we will be still pumping out winners. So, and sometimes taking a break, it'll clear your mind. You'll come back. You won't be even Steven. You'll be pumping out winners.
You
So
know what I mean? You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
That's a,
Sometimes taking a break. Sometimes just taking a break. Whether you're winning, break. I took a break last week, and I came back and I hit good for the first few days, and then I missed a few days, and then I've been on fire the last couple of days. So that's how it is. It's a roller coaster. Enjoy the highs and try to get out of the lows. So
yeah, man.
all
Because
right,
mostly every day through here, I'm all sports, man. You know what I'm saying? So I try to give my people time as much as I can, but this a full time gig, so I give them a week out the year, man, and a couple of other holidays, but this stay week, man. So I love you guys. I appreciate all y'all, man, for tapping in, but it's gonna be a long week because you know me, I am the gambling junkie. I love it. So I'm gonna miss
hey, he'll still have action. He will still have action.
for sure, for sure. Just follow me on social media, man. I'll get them plays out for y'all.
So there you go. Joseph took time from his lunch. He said, "Thanks, guys. Thanks for the surprise show." And Bo, enjoy your trip. Definitely, Bo, enjoy your trip. Hopefully, to see you guys tomorrow. Bo tomorrow. Terry, BP, Ron, everybody that was able to join us, and Rivera came on here right at the end. So this will be posted up there on YouTube. Catch the replay if you missed anything. Hopefully, we got these plays out early enough. Cleveland's jumped out to a 1-0 lead too. So right out of the gate. Nope, excuse me, that's the Cubs. Cubs jumped out 1-0. Cleveland yet hasn't started. So both road teams are took an early lead, but they play 9 innings. So yep, great to come on early, get some of these early games out of the way. Hopefully, everybody can make some money today, make some early money in the baseball, and then sprinkle it later in the NBA. And have yourselves a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, Bo, again.
All right, y'all. Peace.
All right, take care, Bo.